guys! Besides being able to see from illegal sites and watch from the cinema, nowadays anime streaming services can also be enjoyed legally and officially. Of course, all of that requires a subscription. Netflix is one of the best streaming service providers with various types of films available. Whether it's Western series, Korean dramas, and even a fairly complete collection of Japanese anime, Netflix allows you to watch anime in HD quality from a variety of anime genres, such as action, romance, gore, and etc. Welcome back to this channel, and today I'll give you another list of the best anime on Netflix Part 3. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest video. So let's get started. Number 10 is Aggretsuko. Aggretsuko is an owner anime that comes from a collaboration between Netflix and Sanrio. For those who don't know, Sanrio is a Japanese company that holds the license rights for various well-known Japanese characters such as Hello Kitty and My Melody. In this anime, we'll be introduced a female red panda character named Ritsuko, who works as an accountant in an office. This is the daily life of a happy red panda whose work tasks are always piling up. To lighten the burden of her life, usually Ritsuko will go to a karaoke place to sing death metal music. On Netflix, this anime has reached its 3rd season. Number 9 is Gargantia on the Verdurous Planet. Gargantia on the Verdurous Planet is an original anime produced by Production IG. This is an anime with a mecha theme with the premise of the main character's story being deported to another world. With the background of the world in the future at that time, the Earth had frozen due to the destruction of nature and most of humanity had depleted and partially moved out of space to a place called Avalon. Avalon itself is a spacecraft that left Earth. Then there is a man named Lido. He's a young lieutenant soldier. One day, Lido was accidentally thrown and entered in the wormhole. When he was awake, Lido found surprising facts for ancient life. This is a story of humans trying to adapt to a new environment, and the destiny brings them to know some of the facts that have been stored. Number 8 is Devilman Crybaby. This anime is a remake of Go Nagai's Devilman, as well as a celebration of the creature's 50th anniversary. The story of the Devilman Crybaby anime is still the same as the original manga, which revolves around a boy named Akira Fudo. One day, he turns into Devilman and joins the Demon Amon. Together with Ryo, their best friend, they eradicate first demon creatures from the earth. The conflicts that occur in the anime are quite complex. Each episode presents a different conflict, but in the end, it becomes one whole conflict towards the end. This anime is a demon-themed anime with quite brutal scenes, so this anime isn't appropriate for children. Number 7 is Agent Demi-Human. It's an anime that tells about an immortal human called Agent. All stories start when they appeared in the middle of a battlefield 17 years ago in Africa. The initial appearance of this agent figure was considered normal, but in some time they began to become extinct and were used as experimental materials for various governments in the world. The story of the anime revolves around a young man named Kei Nagai, an ordinary high school student. One day, Kei realized that he was agent since he was hit by a truck, but he was able to be alive. Since then, Kei has been a fugitive that the government looking for because of his agent identity. This is the adventure of Kei as the immortal human agent. This is an epic semi-3D action anime. Number 6 is Rurouni Kenshin, an old anime that's still very worth it to watch. This anime tells the story of a former samurai assassin who travels to various regions. It sets in the Bakumatsu era. There lived a legendary assassin who is better known as Hitokiri Batusai. He was feared as a merciless assassin and an unbeatable samurai at the time. His figure is well known throughout the country, but he suddenly disappeared after the Japanese Revolution, which is the end of the Pakumatsu era. Although years have passed since the revolution, the name Battousai is still a frightening figure for the citizens. Without people knowing it, Battousai has already left his past life full of blood and sins. Now he lives wandering and repenting for his sins in the past. Number 5 is Tenkan Toppa Gurren Lagann. The anime art in 2007 is an anime by Studio Gainax, which has worked on FLCL and Evangelion. Carrying the mecha element, this anime was quite successful in its era, even though this anime is still very worth it to watch. Tenkan Toppa Gurren Lagann is set in the future world, where everyone lives underground. They mostly live underground and do not know anything about the world above the surface. In the ground, they created many caves which were spread all over the world. It's the story of Jiha, Simon, and Kamina who wanted to show the villagers the world above the surface with a beautiful and clear sky. Number 4 is Naruto. This anime is a manga adaptation by Masashi Kishimoto, an anime that tells the story of ninjas from various ninja villages spread across the world of Naruto. This is the story of the life journey of the nine-tailed Jinchuriki named Naruto. He is a ninja from Konohagakure who aspires to become the Hokage leader of the village. This anime presents a very complex storyline adapted from the manga. Number 3 is Magi the Labyrinth of Magic. If you've seen Disney's Aladdin animation, maybe you're already familiar with the characters in this anime. Magi the Labyrinth of Magic itself depicts the world in the Middle East of the past, where the practice of slavery was still legal and common. All of a sudden, a mysterious tower called Dungeons appeared. The story revolves around a kind young man named Alibaba. He has a dream of going around and conquering the dungeon and getting the treasure in it. Alibaba is a young man who comes from a slum environment. After his mother died, he was brought by his father, who basically was a king of Balbat. Then, there's a little boy named Aladdin, a high-class magician who is in charge of controlling and balancing the world. Even though he is a magi and has extraordinary abilities, Aladdin basically looks like a lecherous little boy. Besides that, this anime presents a very complex story. If you like Middle Eastern culture, this anime is the must-watch because the Middle East culture in it is very thick. Number 2 is Fairy Tail. This is a world where magicians exist. All kinds of magicians and witches from different guilds are trying to be the best. This is the story of the dragon slayer named Natsu Dragneel with the Fairy Tail Guild families. The story began when a girl named Lucy, along with Natsu, Elsa, and Gray, finally got a new family, which is the Fairy Tail Guild family. Various different stories from each character will be presented in this anime, including the backstory of each character. Apart from the theme of action and fantasy classic, this anime also has a comedy that's quite distinctive. Number 1 is Berserk Golden Age Arc 1 The Egg of the King. It tells the story of a mercenary in the Midland Kingdom named Guts. He is an unstoppable force. By holding a great sword, he prefers a life of conflict over a peaceful life. Well, that's the list of the best anime on Netflix Part 3. Is there any of your favorite anime on the list? If there is, write in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video to your friends. Thank you so much for watching and see you guys on the next video. Bye!